Older than the Motown phenom. Olivera 1 inch taller at 5 feet 10 inches tall. Kevin Lee did miss weight by 2.5 pounds. He enjoys a 3-inch reach advantage. Setting the table one final time tonight for our main event, Joe Martinez.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, live from Ginásio Nelson here in the capital city of Brasilia, Brazil. This is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds of action this scheduled in the UFC lightweight division. Sanctioned by the Brazilian Athletic Commission of MMA, the executive director in attendance, Cristiano Sampaio. Your 3 judges scoring at octagon side: Mike Bell, Guilherme Bravo, and Sal D'Amato. And when the action begins inside the octagon, your referee in charge, Mike Beltran. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready. Fight fans watching live around the world, here we go! Are you ready? Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in officially 156 pounds, and this veteran holds a professional record of 28 victories, 8 defeats, and 1 no contest, fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Here is Charles Olivera. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. His background is wrestling and boxing. At 5 feet 9 inches tall, he weighed in 158 and 1/2 pounds. In 23 professional fights, his record, 18 victories and 5 defeats. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, by way of the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan, USA. Here is the number 8 rated lightweight contender in the world, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee! And your referee once again with the final instruction, Mike Beltran.
All right, Joe, I've been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out, handle your business. Let's go.
Mike Beltran says, handle your business. Charles Olivera is ready to do that. 5-0 in the UFC in his native Brazil's Charles Olivera. Kevin Lee, meanwhile, has never lost abroad. 2 wins early in his career north of the border, 2 wins in the UFC outside the country. Our fight clock is brought to you by Dave and Buster's.
Straight away, Charles coming in with the unorthodox strikes. I mean, that's the thing. He's got jumping front kicks, flying knees, spinning wheel kicks. I mean, he does not stick to the rule book. He landed a nice jab as well already. Look at that.
Off the ground again.
That connected nicely.
Olivera has not wasted time on his 6-fight win streak. He has ended all of them inside the distance. His last one in the first round, 2 before that in the second round. He is a bonus machine. Leaps in with a left hook there. 5 performance of the night bonuses in his last 6 fights, 6 in his last 8 for Charles Olivera.
Really nice job there that Charles is using as well, utilizing that reach advantage. But there's the right hand from Kevin Lee. That's what you've got to be careful of. Kevin does pack a lot of power. Charles doing a really good job mixing things up there. Going to the leg, throwing the jab, coming with knees and jumping attacks.
Lee with a nice jab and then a 1-2. Opens himself up for a single leg though.
Kevin gets on top. Nicely done. Watch this, watch those ankles.
Black belt, all-time submissions leader, but Kevin Lee, a decorated wrestler in his own right.
Yeah, nicely defended by Kevin. You see Charles is still looking for a foot, but he's also thinking about taking the back. And right on cue there it is, going to hold on to him there because right now he can't secure this position. He needs the legs wrapped around him.
So Lee out of danger for the moment. Olivera was loading up the right elbow, but only the back of the head exposed by Kevin Lee.
He's trying to get that left out. Oh, nicely done, Kevin. Almost into mount.
So Lee now steps over. But still cautious here with his leg locked up now.
Once again going for the inverted heel hook.
Halfway through the first of 5 possible rounds here.
This is what you got to be careful of. I mean, it's the oldest saying in the book, be careful when you go for heel hooks, but You got to be careful when you go for heel hooks.
Lee now trying to escape this one.
Yeah, Lee's pretty much out here. This is kind of just a formality. Charles is holding on to him.
Hammer fist from the bottom once again from Olivera. 2 minutes to go in the first round.
This is a really good confidence builder for Kevin. He got taken down in the first round. Charles tried a number of techniques, and Kevin was able to defend them all. So that's a very good positive sign. Maybe he'll let loose with the striking a little bit more in round 2. If he makes it to round 2, of course. If Charles makes it to round 2.
Each of these guys capable of ending the fight at any time.
Yep.
Okay, so Lee's
for the triangle.
Leg is now out of danger, but yeah, in the full guard of Charles Olivera, not necessarily the safest place to be.
He's got that arm isolated on the right side. He's let it go now, but see, he's trying to bring the legs over, trying to get the triangle. There it is. Kevin knew it was coming.
The out of danger there. And now another scramble, and now Olivera on top. Kevin still on the back here.
Yeah, you know, the jiu-jitsu of Charles Olivera is just absolutely beautiful to watch. I mean, the moves that he pulls off, and he just makes it look absolutely effortless, which is the key to good jiu-jitsu. I mean, the skill level is insane. He's not using strength. He's just flowing. Look at that, throwing the triangle up. Kevin brings the left arm in, which removes the threat of the triangle. Nicely done.
And so now top control here from Lee.
So far on the ground, though, it's just Lee defending submission attack after submission attack. He's landed a couple of hammer fists, a couple of strikes here and there, but nothing too significant. Kevin trying to pass.
Lee postured up for a moment, and his right leg now out of the grasp.
Heavy shots.
Big right hands. Olivera eats him, throws the legs back up again to get back full guard. Final 10 seconds coming up here around 1. Heavy elbows from Lee.
Nice work.
30-second break here. We're back on ESPN with round 2 after this.
This is our wild.
You did a fantastic. That's your round. We got 4 more, baby. 4 more. He can't take 4 of these. He can't take 4.
You see Charles coming in with that jumping kick. A couple of ground and pound punches connected at the end. They were solid ones as well. Good connection.
And now back and ready for round number 2 between these lightweights. Kevin Lee inside the top 10. Charles Olivera wants to get there.
Ready, fight, let's go.
Kevin Lee in the black, a -150 favorite here. Charles Olivera plus 120 at home in Brazil.
That was a really strong way for Kevin to finish. You know, he defended multiple attacks, landed a good right hand there, defended multiple submission attacks, and ended in the guard, landing heavy shots. That sends a message to Charles. He said, listen, you ain't going to get me. You're going to have to fight me the old-fashioned way, which is on the feet. And Charles, typically, when he gets those finishes, he gets them early in the fight. They don't really come. Whoa! Big right hand there for Kevin Lee.
Yeah, nice combination there.
Much to the point for Zahabi saying, listen, he can't take your shots.
They didn't think the game plan of Olivera was to take him down, but that Charles chose to do so after he felt the power of Kevin Lee. Meanwhile, Olivera lands there.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Charles that's pushing forward here, landing some decent shots. Little left hook there lands, and a good right as well.
And an uppercut to lead that exchange for Olivera, who continues to work that right hand.
And this is the kind of fight Kevin Lee likes. He's happy to stand in the pocket and trade like this.
Body kick that time as Olivera getting busy here in the early going of round number 2.
Look at that.
Uppercut buckles Lee.
To the right hand, double right hand there. Beautiful work. Lee's moving the head because he needs to. I think he's hurt.
Trying to pump out the jab. Comes over the top with the right, does Lee.
Charles is looking comfortable here, and Kevin, the body language, the look on his face, is not in a good place right now. He's eating some heavy shots. He's backing up, trying to buy some time. And Charles is growing in confidence here, starting to mix it up. And Kevin's giving him the time. He's giving him the time to take his time and pick his shots and to use the full arsenal of attacks.
Oh, Lee lands with a right hand here, so too does Olivera.
Yeah, Charles just ate that though and fired back straight away. But Kevin's look a little loose on the feet, and it's him that goes for the takedown, which is kind of like the exact opposite of what Farrar said in the middle of the round.
Right.
And there's the armbar. It's tight.
Trying to lock up that right arm of Lee.
Go to an omoplata there. Nicely defended there. I thought that was going to be the end, and now we've got a triangle. Kevin's right into the triangle. He let it go. He re-established it. Weird transition there. He let it go. Thought he was going to go to an omoplata, but well done for Kevin.
He has the body lock here as he returns to his feet. Oliveira unable to fend him off, and another takedown by Lee.
Nicely done there by Kevin. Very, very good work. He's on top here, good position. Half guard. Oliveira slowed down a little bit as well. If you see the movement and the submission attempts, it's not like it was in the first round. You know, that does require a lot of energy.
Lee, top half guard here with 2 minutes to go. Getting the shoulders involved here as he looks to stay busy enough to keep the fight on the ground. And Lee landed that first takedown in this round at the perfect time when Oliveira was throwing a knee. Got himself just enough off balance for Lee to put him to his back. 2 for 2 unofficially on takedowns for Kevin Lee.
Yeah, again, like the first round, Kevin's doing a good job now. He's controlling him, slowing him down. As I said a moment ago, Charles isn't throwing up the wild submission attacks like he were before. They've both eaten some shots. They've both got that initial adrenaline spike that's kind of, you know, calmed down a little bit now, and now we're into a strategic fight. One which now Kevin is slowly starting to take over in round 2.
More than a round of ground control time for Kevin Lee as we approach 1 minute to go, round number 2. They now head position to keep Olivera right where he wants him. And Lee content to kind of keep that right leg put.
You know, we've seen people beat Charles Olivera like this. I mean, think of the win that Paul Felder had, you know. Sat in the guard, beat him up with elbows, played him at his own game on the ground, and won a decision. But here we go. Kevin Lee's getting off some good shots here. He's looking for the up kick or a heel hook, I think.
Hammer fist from the bottom from Olivera. Final 20 seconds, round number 2.
Nice elbows. Yeah, the movement is definitely a lot different at the end of round 2 than what it was in 1. That's got to favor Kevin Lee going into round 3.
10 minutes are in the books. We're going to keep it right here on ESPN and ESPN Plus to listen into the corners.
Respira. Só respira. Bicho, esquece isso.
Levanta a cabeça, encosta na grade, encosta na grade.
Ó, ele tava semi-nocauteado. Se ele tivesse tentado pra baixo, passado do jogo, ele tava morto. Então faz o seguinte, vamos trabalhar mais perna. A luta é sua, a vitória é sua, bicho.
This is your fight.
Deus sabe todas as coisas.
It's your victory.
Deus sabe todas as coisas.
God knows everything.
Você tá ganhando a luta.
You're winning the fight.
Tá, você tá ganhando a luta.
Winning the
Vou
fight.
te falar, tu não tá sendo inteligente. Sai o cara aqui, gente. Bota ele pra baixo. Ele na trocação, bota ele pra baixo. Pega ele, porra.
You gotta get him. Take him down.
Pescoço, sabe que é treino de mão.
Get his neck.
Here we see a beautiful uppercut for Olivera, and then followed it up with the right hand immediately. There it is, uppercut, and then now we're going to wait for the takedown from Lee. Nice front kick, and there it is. Steps to the side, boom, slams him down. Nice work by Kevin.
Not as much strategy there coming from Charles Olivera. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. Strategy from the corner, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just more imploring him, trying to encourage him, telling him that he's going to win, that he won that round. I'm not sure if he did, to be honest. But again, a confident start by Olivera. He loves that jump in front
He
kick.
certainly does. Meanwhile, Kevin Lee lets the head kick go that time. And busy on the feet are each of these guys to start round 3. Haymaker from Lee.
Yeah, that right hand is connecting every time. Oh, gonna watch that neck.
Now
This
Kevin
is
Lee
bad.
caught down.
This is bad.
Here.
He's gonna.
Olivera forces the tap. Charles Olivera, another submission. He extends the record. The biggest win of his career comes tonight.
Yes, you did. Watch the video.
Just
You tapped.
that quickly, and Kevin Lee is unsure of what happens.
Yeah, Kevin Lee is arguing, saying that he never tapped. I beg to differ, unfortunately. The tape shows that he definitely did tap.
A minha música
Let's take a look at the replay.
era do hino. Eles erraram.
So Kevin goes in, he lands the right hand, and he's trying to mix things up, grabs that leg, drives in for the single, trying to switch it to a double. But Charles, obviously, this is what he does. He takes the neck, he wraps it up, he gets full guard, and that was under the chin. And here it is, hold on, there's the tap. I mean, there's no arguing there, there's no discussion. There is absolutely no discussion there. There's like 5 or 6 taps. And Kevin is like, no. I'm trying to take his back. But that is not what happened. There was a clear tap. I get it, he's frustrated, but Charles Olivera, my word.
And now respect shown from these two guys, but Charles Olivera has now won 7 straight fights. He's finished all of them, none bigger than this, and he will find himself in the top 10 of the lightweight division when the next set of rankings come out. What a performance. He wanted an unforgettable week, and he certainly got one. 3rd round submission for Charles "Do Bronx" Olivera. Inside the octagon to make it official one final time is Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 28 seconds. Round number 3, the submission by guillotine for your winner from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Charles "Do Bronx" Olivera.
Charles, I'm here with the winner, Charles "Do Bronx" Olivera. Charles, 7 fights, 7 wins, and 7 stoppages now. Absolutely incredible. What is the secret to the success?
7 lutas, 7 vitórias e 7 lutas definidas. Qual o segredo desse sucesso?
Eu sou seu fã, eu vou te perguntar, quem é o próximo?
I'm your fan, I'll ask you, who's next?
Well, you tell me who's next, because you came into this ranked number 13. So who do you want to fight next? You've got to be thinking about a title fight sometime soon.
Você era o número 13 entrando nessa luta no ranking, né? Quem você acha que é o próximo? Você deve estar pensando no título em breve, né?
Olha só, dia 9, né? Dia 9 vai estar lutando Tony Ferguson contra o Khabib. Eu vou estar lá sentado na primeira fila. Eu sou o próximo, não tem como eles me negar isso. São 7 lutas, ninguém vai pra decisão. Eu venho aqui e encerro antes, vai pro nocaute e finalização. Cara, eu sou o melhor do mundo, Deus sabe disso. Minha humildade sempre é a mesma. É o meu momento, é a minha hora. Tá chegando, tá próximo.
Tony Ferguson and Khabib, you know, I'll be sitting there first row. There's nowhere to deny it. I'm one of the best in the world. I'm ready. The belt's going to be mine.
Yeah, I heard those 2 names. I figured that was what you were going to say. Tremendous performance. You continue to impress everybody. The striking gets better. Charles "Do Bronx" Olivera.
Pai, feliz aniversário, que Deus te abençoe, essa vitória é pra vocês. Galera, eu sei que todo mundo queria estar aqui, queria estar lotado. Infelizmente não pôde, mas como eu falei, eu vim aqui pra dar o show. Eu dei o show pra vocês. Tem 15 dias que eu tô com o ombro zoado. Eu pensei que eu não ia conseguir lutar, não conseguia bater. Mas como o Macaco Lima, os meninos me disseram, aquele que é escrito por Deus, que é escolhido por Deus, vem aqui e faz o melhor, vem aqui e faz o melhor. A vitória de todos vocês. Papai, te amo, Otário, papai tá chegando.
I know everybody wanted to be here tonight, but like I said, I'm always going to come out. Always a great fight. I almost couldn't fight. I had something come up 15 days ago, but my coaches made me come here, and it was worth it.
Hello, son.
Dad, not cool.
You know it's not uncool? Old Spice.